Hey everyone, my name is Matt. Welcome to my shop. Today is September 16th and this is my weekly shop update. So I'm coming off a bit of a cold right now, so hopefully I don't sound too congested and nasally, but that's life with kids, I think I've been told. Anyway, I got several things to share this week, so let's jump into it. That was me diving, because we're jumping into it. You get it? So I've made a lot of good progress on the Spice Box project. You can see the internal boxes are all done. They have bottoms, they're all splined and ready to go. And my main box here has got the lid installed, or I guess hung on hinges, and it has some nice glass installed in the lid. So let me give you a little bit of a preview of all of this. So this guild build is just about done. I think I'm gonna have 3 more videos on this one. So we're at 12 and this is gonna end up being about a 15 video build. So I'll leave you a link to that down in the description if you wanna check out how to make these compartmentalized box things for storing whatever you might have 9 different varieties of. The other thing going on this week is Lindsay and I, well mostly Lindsay, finally had some time to get out here and work on these skateboard forms. So we had Lizzie's parents come watch the kids for the afternoon yesterday, and we spent some time outside because this is MDF and it's pretty gross, getting it all shaped and formed. So that was quite the adventure. So you can see here we have the positive template for the form as well as the negative template here for the form as well. So these are all ready to get lined with cork, and then we can start pressing out some skateboards, which is pretty darn exciting. These are still pretty dusty. So we'll be, well, we'll see. We started this in April, May, something like that. So I have no idea when this is going to be actually done, but this is what it's like with 3 kids and trying to get the 2 parents some alone time. Doesn't happen very often, and there isn't a whole lot of it. So I also have this guy, which I picked up. That is, that's a walnut log. There's a few crotches on this guy. 1, 2, 3 big ones, and there was that small one in the middle there. It's about a 30-inch diameter log down here at the butt end, and we got a splay up here closer to 4 feet. So this guy's gonna go up on the mill next. It's gonna get sliced into those thin slab things. So that's gonna be quite a lot of cutting. I'm gonna cut the entire log that way. So it's gonna be like about 30 cuts at least, as opposed to like what would normally be for something like this, like 10 cuts. So it's gonna be quite a lot of sawing. But I'm looking forward to seeing what is inside this guy. Oh yeah. So that's what I've been up to this week. Let's take a look at some viewer projects. First this week is a patio tabletop by Jacob. Jacob made this top for his neighbor whose previous glass top had broken. It's made from cedar and it's cut into an icosagon. Next is a lounge chair by Sevada. It's made using quarter sawn white oak, using dominoes and splines for joinery. The leather cushion wraps around the straps underneath the chair so the chair can be used with or without the cushion. It's finished with Tried and True's original finish. Sevada says that it's not his most comfortable chair, but it's his first design and build, and he's pretty happy with it. For version 2, he'd like to give the backrest a little curvature. You can find more of Sevada's work over on Instagram. Next is a Bartop by Kraig. It's made from ash and is 20 feet long by 24 inches wide. It's finished with 3 coats of clear epoxy, and this was Kraig's first large epoxy pour, and he says it turned out great. Last this week is a Queen Anne Vanity desk by Aaron. It's made from walnut using poplar as a secondary wood. And the client wanted something that looked like an antique piece her grandmother had, and this is what he came up with. The legs, which was his first time doing those, hand-cut dovetail drawers, and antiqued Queen Anne hardware. The desk is finished with amber shellac and lacquer, and you can find more of Aaron's work over on Facebook. So a few months ago, Andy Klein announced this pencil-making jig product thingy, and it was available for pre-order back then, so I went ahead and pre-ordered it because I was actually really excited about this idea. What happens a lot with me, and I'm sure this happens a lot with people out there as far as shop time goes, there's just some days where you just don't have time to get in the shop or you're busy doing other things. So it'd be really nice to be able to get in the shop and just do something real quick, just to feel like, you know, you had some shop time, like you actually got something done. So being able to come out in the shop and making a pencil with a hand plane and this jig really appealed to me. So I finally have it, and we're going to go ahead and make a pencil today because I'm excited to just make a pencil out of scrap wood in my shop. So real quick, the kit comes with, well, I guess it depends on what kind of kit you order, but you get the jig, you can get different leads, he's got all different colors and things, so you can get, this is all the colors that I got. There's like tops you can put on the pencils as well, and it also comes with the router bit for making the groove thing for the lead, as well as a setup block to make making the blanks on a table saw a little bit easier. Whew. So let's make some blanks real quick. So I may have gone a little overboard. I have enough cherry blanks to last me for a while, which is nice. So let's get this jig thing set up. All right, let's put this blank in here. We'll make it into a hexagon. Okay, get a block plane. We start planing. Okay, next, go this way maybe? Let's go this way. All right, we got Look at that. Hexagon. Now what could happen with these is in some spots you're probably going to be going against the grain as you're planing, so you might have some chattering or some tear out or something, but that can be cleaned up pretty quickly with some sandpaper. So you have the option of putting some of the end caps on there if you want. I'm just going to leave mine just empty, and now the only thing left to do is to sharpen this bad boy, and since I don't have pencil sharpener, I will just use this utility knife. There. Pencil. Handcrafted, handmade cherry pencil in like 5 minutes. This is cool. I'm very, very excited about this. So if you want to check out Andy's pencil making jig sled thing, I'll leave you a link to that down in the description. The sled kit thing is $190, and then you can order whatever lead you want as well. On the pre-order, I think it was like 200 and something for everything I got there with all the extra lead and stuff. So definitely check it out. I think it's a fun way to just get in the shop at least and make something. And if anything, you'll have a pencil. If you ever need to find a pencil because you can't find one, you can just make a new one. So just as a reminder, I'll be presenting at the Woodsmith Workshop. That's going to be in 2 weeks, and I'll leave you some information for that down in the description below. Also, a little bit of an announcement. Lindsay and I will be in, let's see, New Orleans. We'll be there the October something. So I'm all flustered now. All right, so we'll be in town October 27th for a few days after that, and we're going to be planning on putting together a meetup on that Sunday, the 27th. So look for more details for that if you happen to be in that area. So, yeah, I think that's all I have for this week. Thank you, as always, for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments about anything I talked about today or anything here in my shop, please feel free to leave me a comment. As always, I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. And until next time, happy woodworking.